Today is the day 8 of 30-day challenge series where I, 37 years old introvert guy, challenge myself to become better in speaking in front of the cameras to prove it to you that it can be done even though if you are introverts. Believe me, it's very hard for me to do this, but I want to challenge myself. I want to improve myself. I hate talking to people. I have difficulty to start a conversation with people that I'm not familiar with, especially with tourists, with my colleagues at school and colleagues in the office and my friends. And I'm the kind of person that wait for the other side to start first before I can engage in any conversation with them. So I'm doing this challenge because when you're speaking to the cameras, you are the one who need to start first. And I also want to increase my confidence level in talking to you, and I want to help you to grow as well, because I know that for introvert guy, usually they will just become the subordinates, not the managers, not the boss. They will not own a business because they are introvert and they're just working with other people. And having said that, do you know that a lot of introvert guys are actually smarter than extroverts? But the problem is they didn't know how to express their feelings. We introvert always kept almost everything inside our heart. We don't express our emotion, we don't tell people about our opinions or our feedbacks, and as such people didn't know whether we are thinking or not. But actually we are thinking inside our head, it's just that it doesn't come out with our mouth. And because of that, I think that this 30-day challenge series will actually elevate myself in articulating my ideas, in addressing my problem, in communicating with people, so that I can express my opinions in very articulate manners to people whenever I want. And the challenge is that whenever I press record, I get these feelings, I get this feeling that I'm not good enough. I get this feeling that I don't have anything to offer to you. But at the end of the day, I still think that I need to start. I need to start if I want to change myself. If I don't start, then I can't change for the better. Right? I'm 37 years old right now. And in 3 years' time, I'll become 40 years old. If I keep being myself as an introvert, very shy to talk to people, how I want to improve myself, how I want to get a better career, how I want to build up my business, how I want to help other people. Because the main important thing in life is actually to communicate with others. We are human beings. We have mouth, and the function is that to talk with other people, to engage with other people. If we didn't engage, then there will be potential conflicts. And that's why there's a lot of conflicts around the world, because people don't talk with each other. And because of that, I'm thinking that if majority of the people in this planet who are introvert can get into this challenge and do it together with me, and probably we can change ourselves to express our feelings, to express our ideas, our opinion, our feedback, then we can have a better world, right? If you have business and you want to grow your business, personal branding is one of the ways that you can do it. If you want to become a consultant, right, you have this expertise, you have learned a lot, you have degrees, high diplomas in certain aspect of area, maybe finance, procurement, insurance, and you want to sell things or you want to help others to solve their particular problem, then you need to communicate with them. And for introvert guy, they will just wait. They will just wait for other people to approach them. Hey, I see that you can solve this particular problem. Can you help me with this? But the problem with introverts actually, they didn't sell themselves. They have the perceptions that the knowledge should be kept within themselves. And this is true for me, because I keep thinking that if people don't ask me, I'll not help them. But this way of thinking is actually very bad for our mental health. And it's not the way that this world should be revolved around to. And because of that, I'm starting this challenge just because I want to communicate with you. I want to connect with you. I want to help you to go through your obstacle, because I know that introvert is not something that you need to neglect with. It's not something that you need to underscore, because introvert is your personality and it's actually been taught to us from our kids' day. And we need to change ourselves. We need to change. If you don't change, then who will change you, right? Don't wait for the perfect time up until you feel that you're so desperate enough, then you start your personal brand. You need to start right now and build the confidence. Even though it's imperfect, you have a lot of mistakes, you have a lot of struggles, and just practice out. Just learn from a lot of people. Ali Abdaal as an example. If you just watch his previous videos, his old videos when he's just a medical student, he's such a lunatic, right? He's such a lunatic. Even I will not watch his older videos. But today, Ali Abdaal's difference. He's developed his own personal brand in terms of productivities. He can teach people how to become a YouTubers, how to develop their careers, how to become more vocal in addressing your opinions, how to articulate your ideas, how to save your money and time to focus on the important matters, right? Alex Hormozi is one of the guy that everyone look into if you want to become a YouTuber. Because of why? Because he has developed this business from scratch, right? But the gist is he approaches people, he communicates with people. If you watch his older videos, then you'll know that he's not very good at talking. He's not looking into the lens, but the way that he practiced and the longer period that he had when he was just a young boy up until now a very successful guy actually made up, right? So those kind of effort actually accumulate for you to become a better person. If you're thinking that you are too old right now, like me, 37 years old, and you're thinking that it's too late for you to start a personal brand, then are you willing to start at your careers for the rest of your life? Maybe you have aspirations to become a manager. Maybe you have aspirations to work in different companies that can pay you better salaries. But if you don't communicate well and you don't have a personal brand that's strong enough, how do you expect people to trust you, to employ you, to call you for an interview sessions, right? So this is the thing why I want to help introvert people like you and me to overcome the challenges to build our personal brand online. Because nowadays, everything happens online most of the time. And because of what? Because people don't have time, so they will have Zoom meetings. Because of people have very limited resources, so they will have an online interview sessions. And if you want to have a pitch with your clients, then at the first phase, you will do an online pitch, right? Where you just tell your stories, how you help your clients, your previous clients, and how you want to offer your services to help them to overcome their challenges. And this is why talking to the camera is a very important skill. And this is a skill that even myself, as an introvert, are willing to face the challenges, right? Because talking to people is very difficult, but at least if you talk to the cameras, 80% of the job can be done, right? Just imagine this. If you want to move to a new careers, right, in your life, and you need to probably face a couple of online interview sessions before you proceed to the final interview will just happen with physicals. You see, I stumbling with my words. Because of what? Because my brain are working too fast, but but the words that come out from my mouth is actually quite limited in terms of vocabulary. So I need to address this kind of thing. So that's why I'm practicing talking to the cameras, right? So let's talk about the previous thing. When you want to elevate yourself and move to another careers, and you're thinking that the first, second, third, and fourth will be your online interview session before you proceed to the final, if you made it, the final interview session, which normally will occur in physical way, one-to-one directions, one-to-one meetings. And if you nail all of that, then 30% are done. They just want to confirm that it is you, it's actually you talking, and how you portray yourself. Is it the same with online presence and with your physical? And having said that, many people are not practicing talking to the camera because they don't have the eagerness to change their life for better. They are thinking that it's just a skill that nobody will react to, nobody will appreciate you. But believe me, if you are good in talking to the cameras, then you'll be good in talking in meetings. If you're good in talking to the cameras, then you can convey your message directly to your potential clients. If you're good in talking to the cameras, then you'll be good in talking to the public. Because of why? Because holding a camera in public is hard. And just imagine that if you can nail it, and if you can just talk directly to the people outside there without holding the cameras, wow, that's such a relief. So that's why I'm saying that just start your personal brand today and let it be sucks. And Because of what? Because people will not judge you when you just start early, but people judge you if you tell people that you have a personal brand. So don't tell people about it. Just keep it a secret. Just keep it a secret up until you feel very comfortable to share with people. And along the way, you will find companions online that have similar interests with you, they have similar struggle with you, and this is the way that you want to help them to grow together. And I really hope that after I complete this challenge, I can be successful enough in talking to the cameras, authentic, original in delivering my message, and I can help you to go through with it as well. Wish me luck.